Hello everyone, how y'all doing? This is V with Pharaohs Tarot, and I'm here with your Friday I'm in Love singles reading. This is for singles, but if you are a couple, we have the couples reading as well, alright? So you can tap into that. It's a bit late this week. A lot of things have been going on. I'm really trying hard to get on this consistent schedule. But for now, I'm definitely making sure I'm at least getting these readings to y'all at the bare minimum every week. But I'm going to hold myself more accountable to just sort of push through. There's a lot been going on. I've been having to this personal stuff, and it's just taking my energy away. But I really want to make sure I get these out on actual Friday, because it's called Friday I'm in Love for a reason. So, but here we are. All right, the cards are already pulled for you and your person. So I'm pulling for your highest evolved soulmate. And so I have your cards. Keep in mind that energies can be reversed. And so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We will never reach out to you for personal readings or donations. If you would like to book a personal reading or give a donation, all of that information is in the description box below. We fixed the link, so you can just click on it now. You don't have to copy and paste any longer, okay? So let's tap into your energy. And I'm just so excited for this spread, y'all. So we're going to start where you are. You're in the energy of the Lovers with the Queen of Cups, gang. Yeah, look at you. Okay, so we got Gemini energy, meaning there's some sort of communication that's happening, or that's about to happen, right? And with this Queen of Cups, it's like you're ready to give your heart over. You're ready to give your love and your emotions, and you trust yourself, because Queen of Cups is very stable in their emotions. And we all have masculine and feminine energy, so Queen of Cups can be male or female human. But it's just this energy, you trust yourself, and so you're willing to put yourself out there to meet, your potential soulmate, because you trust red flags when you see them. You don't overgive, you don't overshare. You're stable in your emotions. You don't allow people to manipulate your emotions anymore. With this Queen of Cups, she's very generous, and the Queen of Cups knows her worth. Okay. And just be mindful. I'm very intentional when I hear myself use certain pronouns. But like I said, this is a general reading. We all have masculine, feminine energy. I'm going off of the energy on the card. So get in where you fit in with that, okay? And so so we have the Lovers with the Queen of Cups, okay? Because in the past energy, and you have the Ten of Pentacles with the Star. There was something that caused some sort of partnership that you had. Could have been long term, but it was a healing journey after this partnership ended, with the Two of Wands and the Eight of Cups here. Yeah, once you made the decision to leave, that's when the journey really started, right? The journey back to yourself. And this is past energy, so it could be years, because I'm feeling whatever this was, a long-term situation or something that you really had to heal from. The Star energy means you really went through the ringer with this one, right? And you're so brave to pull yourself up and to choose trust and to want to love again. But so this could be years back, because if it was a long-term commitment, I'm getting you've healed. Obviously you've healed from it, but you cleared it out of your energy. So this is not something that you just end last month, or last year or something like that. This is something that you really cleansed from. So yeah, and now you are moving into King of Wands with the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you looking good. You having to fight them off, because that's how much you glowed up, right? You're so charismatic. You're really confident in yourself. You attract a lot of people, and you're a leader in your own right, and you know that. So it's you protect your energy. You're not just out here giving yourself over to anyone and everyone, even on a sexual, lustful level. Okay, you guard that just as much as you guard your heart as well. And yeah, we all have our preference on how we move, but this energy that I'm reading is someone who, you may even be celibate, or you may have to be very selective with who you become intimate with. It's just this energy of I've leveled up this way, and I have options for a reason, because my energy is cleansed, and physically you are clean as well. And so yeah, so the energy you're moving into is yeah, you could Okay, you could be a fire sign or have fire in your chart. Also maybe some air, water. So we have the hang one with the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Okay, and so the energy you're moving in is to look at something from another angle. You get another perspective on this like Nine of Cups energy that you're in, because you are so fulfilled with yourself, like you found self-love again, and so you actually wanting to partner with someone else romantically kind of scares you. Okay, and you may have a tendency to self-sabotage. So before that has an ability to happen, the divine wants you to look at something another way with this hang one. So you're gonna be putting yourself in this position. You're gonna be asking these questions. Sorry, my nose itches sometimes when I do readings. You're gonna do that. And so for your Shaman Oracle card, we have the rainbow. All right, so the storm is over or it's ending, and the beautiful rainbow comes. You have to go through that storm to get to that prize. You have to go through those situations in order to really learn about yourself, learn about who you are and what you truly want. You may have had an idea about the person that you wanted, you know, growing up or even moving into your adult years, but now when you look back, your entire list of qualities that you want can be completely changed by actually reflecting on what you've experienced. So it's just like this energy of you had to go through it. And like there's this Black Mirror episode. Black Mirror is like this sort of like futuristic sci-fi show, but it's not too science fiction. It's more, I don't know, it's like a thriller. It's just really cool. So it's a show. It's on Netflix. Check it out. But they, in all the stories, you can watch them separately. You don't have to start at season 1 because they hold their own weight. There's some like sort of like technologies that are used in this future time that sort of cross series. In this last season is the only season that you probably will have to watch the other previous seasons, because it's like little nuanced things in there, kind of continuations. But other than that, no, you can just watch them. Just pick a show and watch it. But there's this one show, can't remember the name of it. I'll think about it and I'll put it in the comments and I'll pin it. But it was just I'm not going to ruin it for you. So just watch it, all right? So I'm going to pin the show and I want you to watch it. You don't understand what I mean, why you had to go through certain things to get to this new, beautiful person that you are now. Okay? And so I'm going to move into your person's energy. And they are sitting in Empress energy. Okay, like I said, male or female human. The Empress is very mature. So this person there could be an age gap. However it resonates, like they could be older than you, but they're very established. They know who they are. They know what they can attract. This is like Venus energy. So like Taurus or Libra. Those could be the signs, or they just really are in this energy pretty heavy. And so we have the Strength with the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so they're in single, like they are just as protective about their stability and who they partner with. It's kind of covering the Three of Pentacles, so they're very intentional. This person could be like, you know, like a CEO or very high status, where they built a lot of wealth for themselves, because in the past they've had to manifest in this King of Pentacles energy. I'm really feeling like whatever situation they were in, it drained them financially, and they learned a lot of lessons from that. And so they really worked hard to build themselves back up. King of Pentacles energy is very stable, financially stable person. And so it's like the same way you protect your heart and your emotions and your passions, they are like that with their stability in their coins. Okay, they are very and you have like one Pentacle card here too. So it's not that this person is just like on another level when it comes to establishment in the 3D and financial stability in the 3D and status in the 3D. You know, you're stable in your own right, but this person is on another level, so they are very sensitive to that. It's almost like the same way you're very, you may be more spiritual than this person. You may be more tuned in with your heart space, and so you're very protective of that. You're very sensitive to, you know, that sort of emotional and mental manipulation, whereas they are very more sensitive to that physical manipulation and, like, you know, being used in that sense. And so yeah, but they're moving into the hermit mode with the Page of Cups. So they are, you know, taking a step back the same way how you are taking a step back with this hang one, the hangman energy. But they want to take things one step at a time. And with this Page of Cups, I feel like they may see you before you see them. And like I said, roles could be reversed, but the way this person is, like, looking at the computer here, it's like maybe they see you online. Like I said, you are the King of Wands, so you're putting yourself out there. So maybe they come across a page of yours, or maybe they come across a ad for an event and y'all end up going to the same event or something like that. But it's something about them seeing you before you see them, I think. And so, yeah, they're moving into Three of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to be in this, like, celebratory energy. I know Three of Cups can kind of sometimes mean, like, third party, but I don't feel like that. I feel like they want success in love. Yeah. They still have a bit of wounding in, but they've manifested this in, so they're gonna feel that energy. And they, like I said, they're gonna move slow. They're gonna move slowly, but they are moving. And so I have this energy here. They have the child, so it's time for them to get that sense of wonder and you know, like that joyful. I'm getting like sun card energy. I feel like they're trying to step into that, just like being playful, because like I said, they're in grind mode. This person works a lot. This person works a lot, and so they have the Strength card with the Nine of Pentacles because they really value their stability. They feel like their stability gives them the freedom that they want, and they don't want to be like thrown off course. You know, like perhaps them getting involved in a relationship, you know, they maybe say, okay, maybe I'll miss out on work opportunities because I'm, you know, getting to know this person, or, you know, so they have these fears too. But I got more clear. Yeah, they got the Nine of Pentacles again. They have the Empress again. So yeah, this person is like well established. Okay. I don't know. This person could be like kind of famous or something, like whatever level of fame. But like these both came out. They're single, and they're single and wealthy, and they're just very protective of their assets. And so they have Judgment. And so yeah. Judgment with the Eight of Cups with the Page of Cups. Okay, so I'm getting perhaps maybe there's somebody from this person's past that they've walked away from, that they may try to, you know, circle back and apologize like right before they link up with you. And so the Divine's not really having that. Like Judgment came in, so it's not going to pan out. But let me see one more time. Yeah. Okay. Okay, boom. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles with the Two of Cups with the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, this person, like, they see you, they're like, you either like too good to be true kind of thing, like, oh nah, they got everybody, you know, because for you, like, this is your, I'm feeling this is your, even though the King of Wands came out, this is a match for sure. So this is just more indication this is a match. But I feel like they're being very, you know, like wounded warrior energy, like very defensive against you, just because they, you know, you're a very attractive person, and they just feel like, oh, they probably got, you know, or they probably got all the hoes type energy, you know, like that energy. And so they're trying to balance out their feelings and their emotions and how they feel about you. But with this, they can't really hide it. They have so much love. The universe is telling them, like, they have so much love for you. But they're being very protective. Y'all both are really, just in different ways and for different reasons, but y'all energy is matched up. But guess what? Somebody's going to say something with this full energy. Y'all are definitely coming together to make a new start together. But with this Queen of Wands and this Ace of Swords, somebody's going to come and confess their truth. One of y'all is going to do it. Not sure who, but one of y'all is going to do it. And so you have collectively, you have the journey with the hummingbird and the beloved. Like I said, in the circle, all of this was meant to bring you together on this journey, together, right? This entire journey, this entire trek that the hummingbird takes, its unique little sweet self. Both of y'all takes massive journeys, all right? And they develop strength, they develop willpower, and with this circle and the beloved, yeah, you learn to love yourself and learn to recognize when others are loving you properly. And be it friendships or this particular relationship, you keep your circle really tight. I feel like both of y'all have really tight circles. And so, yeah, y'all are both protective of y'all space, but it's time. It's time for y'all to come together. And I feel like this person, and it's change. It's change. So it's going to be different. And so perhaps taking it slow is the best way to go. I don't know why they just rhymed, but yeah. So yeah, I feel like that's it. I want to keep diving deeper, but this is a general reading, so I don't want to get too specific. Okay, I just shuffled the emperors on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, y'all, come on. Yeah, there's some strategy involved here of y'all coming together, but it's gonna happen. Like it's literally right here. I feel like out of the readings that we've been doing, now is the time. And I saw 4-4 on the clock, so y'all both built stable foundations for yourselves. And so now it's time, you know, the truth will come out. So, yeah, if you want more specific information on your particular situation, you can book a personal reading, www.PharaohsTarot.com. Everything's linked in the description box below. Okay, but this is a beautiful reading. I'm saying congratulations in advance, but we'll see how everything pans out as we continue throughout the weeks. And of course, if you want a personal reading, definitely reach out, okay? So much love and light to you. Follow us over on TikTok. We go live over there. We had a great first live, and so we're going to be going live a lot more. It was a good time. All right, y'all. Peace.